Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. Got a pretty cool car right here. It's a real 73 Camaro Z28 with the Rally Sport split bumper front end. It's got a 502 crate motor, overdrive trans, 373 posi. I drove this car around, took it home. Great running car. Actually, I really enjoyed it so much I told the owner, I thanked him, the guy that sold it to me, for giving me a good car. You can go to volocars.com, and that's where you can study over 100 pictures. That's where you can read all the information, and that's where you'll find the prices on all the collector cars that we offer for sale. It's at volocars.com. If you enjoy watching the videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on that bell icon, and you'll get a notification when the new ones are posted. For right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. You know what? This car is just cool. It's got the Cragars, it's got the stance, it's got the L88 hood, a 502 big block. It's a tough car. It's a muscle car. It's got a look to it. I drove this thing around. I came back and told the guys, this one's good. I usually report to the guys. If I drive a car and it's doing something weird, I tell them. I said, this one really impressed me. Underneath looks really solid. The floors, the inner quarters right behind the tires there, it's all nice and clean, solid metal. There's a whole list of work that's been done to it. The brake system's been completely redone. It has Willwood discs up front, wheel bearings are replaced, the lines, the hoses, drums in back, new shoes, drums, all the brake system's been redone. It's got a nice custom fat exhaust system with a crossover pipe, Flowmaster mufflers going all the way out the back. You look up at the motor, it's nice and clean. It has a high torque starter. It's a new, relatively new 700 R4 transmission, and everything related to it was replaced as well. It's got a 2200 stall, and it's a 373 posi rear end with a chrome cover. So yeah, a lot of like new shocks, new springs. It's got front and rear custom sway bars with looks like polyurethane bushings. So there's a list of stuff that's been done under the car, and you could tell when you drive it. It feels right. Now the car is really a good looking car. I drove it home, looked flawless to me. Now that I inspect it, so I can tell you about it, there are some flaws in the paint. They had pretty good touch-up color, so they touched up some of the flaws to where it's not noticeable. You're going to know it's there, but I don't think anyone that walks up to the car is going to think anything of it. But anyway, the body is absolutely straight. It's clean all along the bottom, no blisters, no bubbles. This nice body line has no dents. If you look really hard, there's a real minor little dimple there. This is usually a problem area. There's a tiny crack that just started right there. It's midnight blue metallic. The metallics are laid out. The car is all one color. The edge of the trunk here has been brush touched. So something scratched it and they touched it up. Stripes are painted on real nice. Spoiler, obviously. Z28 emblem. Bumpers look new. Now the tail lights are wired a little differently. Both of them are brake light, turn signal. Instead of just one, these two work as one, those two work as one. So this is all nice and beautiful. I just noticed there's a straight line right down the middle, so someone must have pulled under a garage door or been under a lift, and it's a straight line that's touched up with a brush as well. I've been around this car for the last week or two, never noticed it, but it's there. This quarter panel's real nice, the door's real nice, except for some fingerprints. Sport mirrors, windshield's been replaced. This is the L88 fiberglass hood. Front spoilers down here. Now the Rally Sport has the nose that sticks out with the bumperettes, different marker lights. There's a couple of touch-ups right here too. Little brush mark right there. And it is a 502 crate motor. Crate motors are great. They're right from GM. They come with oil in them. So you put it in the car and you got the reliability of GM behind it. The horsepower on this one I think is about 461, over 500 pounds of torque. Real nice, comfortable interior. He did line it with sound deadener, just to keep the car from rattling and a little quieter. So you see that here. It's also underneath this felt liner. They put the sound deadener in the trunk, which happens to be real solid. Weather strip looks new. Rear window is real nice and clear. So the seats have new cushions. They're nice and firm. He had them reupholstered with cloth inserts to just stay a little more cool. Carpet's excellent. Has embroidered floor mats. Door panels really are in great shape. Got a little mark here or there, so they're probably original, but they're really nice. Headliner and visors are new. Dome light works. The dash pad is new, and it fits really nice. A lot of those warp or don't fit real well. That one fits nice. Got chrome wiper arms. So it looks like it's got hooker headers, 502 motor, aluminum intake, relatively new Holley carburetor. It's got billet pulleys and brackets, power steering. Looks like a new power brake system, cadmium plated booster, new master. HEI ignition system. It's got a 3-core radiator with 2 push air fans, so it's pushing the air through the radiator. It's got seat belts front and back. It's got a nice B&M shifter. It's all shiny chrome, real nice console. There's 2 fans right there that he has wired up. Actually, they come in handy. They did a good job keeping me cool. It's got one of those retro digital stereos. One of my favorite part, they have these Dakota Digital, I think they're called Retro Tech gauges. They kind of look like the original gauges, but you light them up and they're have the needle and it has digital and they light up real nice and bright. So all new gauges. The instrument panel looks new. Just a really nice interior. Nice weather strips, nice door jambs. And it does come with this show board. And actually he lists literally everything he did, and I'm just mentioning a fraction of it, but all this stuff, all things that he had done to the car after he bought it. Love the Cragar wheels. They're just sparkling. Fatter in back. It's got a stance. And it's got air shocks in the back to jack it up a little bit. Seats feel real good. Love these gauges. Man, they light up nice. Isn't that just perfect? I turn on the lights, the gauges turn to blue with red needles. So there you have it. I really like this car. A couple paint imperfections that people won't notice, but they're there. But it's got a look. I think people will be overwhelmed with that. Great performing car. It's muscle. I'm just repeating myself, but it's a really cool car. I like it. You can go to volocars.com. Plenty of ways to reach out to the salesman. I just gave you my impression of this car. If you have specific concerns or questions, please do ask them. They can also help you with financing, delivery. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoy watching the videos, why don't you subscribe to our YouTube channel? If you click on the bell icon, you'll get a notification when a new one is posted. Thanks for watching.